Hello and welcome back to Maths with Mr. Duffield, returning to my series reviewing an IGCSE past paper that was set to my GE and my UF last week. Let's get to it. Question 20. The histogram shows information about the birth weights of some babies. 6 of these babies had a birth weight less than 2.5 kilograms or greater than 4 kilograms. Work out the number of babies who had a birth weight between 2.5 kilos and 4 kilos. Kilo babies? Anyway, cool. So, we know that 6 of these babies had a birth weight less than 2.5 kilos or greater than 4 kilos. That relates to, well, that's 2.5 there, isn't it? These two bars of the histogram. Now, I think it makes sense to relate the fact that we know the frequency of babies to, indeed, the area of the bars, because we are dealing with histograms. It's a histogram question. The area of the bar makes the frequency. In other words, the proportional sort of area of these two bars equals 6 babies. The area of the bar equals 6 babies. So let's work out those areas. So this is 5 little squares by 4 little squares. That's 20 in total. And this is 10 little squares across and 1 little square up. That makes 10. So in total, we figured out that 30 tiny little squares of space, square space, equals 6 babies. Okay, that's what we mean. Now, it's useful to use some of that unitary understanding that I've been doing with my third form in recent days to work out how many squares would represent 1 baby. So obviously that's a division by 6, so divide this by 6 on the other side, and you get 5 squares of area represents 1 baby, 1 frequency unit in this histogram. Okay, we're going to use that in a second, but before we do, let's work out the area of the rest of all of the bars, because we're asked between 2.5 and 4, aren't we? So let's work out the rest of the area between 2.5 and 4. Again, this bar here is the same size as the one to the left, so that's going to be 20. This one is 4 across and 5, 10, 15, 20 up. That's going to be 80. This is 2 across and 25 up. 2 times 25, 50. Going to squeeze that in there. And then 4 across and 5, 10, 15 up. 4 times 15, 60. Okay, so those are the total number of squares in all of the rest of the histogram that we're interested in. So 20 plus 80 plus 50 plus 60 gives me the total area. Let me just move that up so you can see. 20 plus 80 plus 50 plus 60 gives me the total area that I'm interested in finding for this question. 80, 100, 150, 210. Okay, so 210 squares represents how many babies? That's the question, isn't it? Let's work out the factor. What do I times 5 by to make 210? In other words, 210 divided by 5. That's 42. The factor is 42. So the same factor applies to this side of the equation. So it's 42 babies. 42 babies is the answer to this question. 42 babies weigh between 2.5 kilos and 4 kilos, giving you a nice, sensible answer to a nice, sensible histograms question. I hope that helps you. Effectively, we're just using what we know about histograms. The area of each bar is the frequency, and then using a bit of proportional reasoning from earlier on in school in conjunction with that to work out the missing value, in this case 42. I hope that this helps you. I wish you all the best in your future endeavours and work, and for goodness sake, get your work done on Teams. I will talk to you very soon.